feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Hi, 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 yeah. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Ooh. Don't go back, I'll be right away. Go get my shoes. They're going to get my shoes. Welcome to live chat. Remember, guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. I wonder if, I don't know. Can I see the chat? All messages. What's up, Johnny Cage? Raise hell. Eat cornbread. Look, there goes one right there. Old Skin, there he goes. Yeah, we down here in Skin Country. This Skin Country. The dog pound is in Skin Country. Hell yeah, what's up? Man, I hope everybody had a good Christmas. We had a good Christmas, except the fact of burying my grandfather. That was rough. And now there's little things going on. Little stuff around the house that you'll run into or pick up, and it reminds you of him. It reminds you of my grandfather and everything he used to do when he was on earth. I have managed to keep it together pretty good, but the other day, it was the day after the wake, the funeral service by this graveyard, and I pulled down the attic in the garage. I pulled the attic down to get the Christmas decorations out so we can set up for Christmas. When I pulled the attic down, I pulled that string down and unfolded the ladder. I lost it because I'm pulling down the attic, unfolding the ladder to get the Christmas decorations to set up for Christmas. And I remember being a little boy, like 4 and 5 years old, standing in the garage, looking up at my papa, watching him pull the attic down and unfold the ladder to grab Christmas decorations. And now that he's not here, I just went in the garage to grab the Christmas decorations, and then it hit me. It's like the circle of life. Now I'm pulling down the attic and unfolding the ladder to grab the Christmas decorations. And I don't know, that was a big thing to me, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Mark? Creekers always. I don't know if y'all seen the John Connor video that I shot. Evidently, John Connor has inserted into this conversation, and I purposely feel he has the authority to do that because he helped create Big Smo. Big Smo done a lot for country rap. But me personally, I always talk about my personal experiences. Me personally, I did not start taking country rap serious until I started to hear Upchurch. Upchurch, yes, it was built before Upchurch, years before Upchurch. But I think Upchurch solidified it, gave it a name, put a stamp on it. You know what I'm saying? Because there might have been a country rap group before Upchurch, but there really wasn't a country rap fan movement until Upchurch. Creek Squad did not exist when Big Smo was doing it. Creek Squad did not exist when Colt 4 was doing it. Now, a lot of y'all might not know this because y'all might be young or oblivious to this, but there's another rapper that had a big influence on this, and Upchurch will even tell you this. I know a lot of people don't like him, but Haystack actually had a big... Haystack, Eminem made it okay for white people to rap because Eminem showed up and took over. Even to this day, he's the best lyricist if you're being honest about hip-hop. So Eminem, even after Vanilla Ice and the Beastie Boys, Eminem came along and said, you know, white people can rap. Then Haystack come along. Actually, Haystack was before Eminem, but nobody heard of Haystack until after Eminem. So Haystack come along on the main scene and made it okay for Southern country white boys to rap. Because that's all they had to look up to. We didn't, as a Southern country white rapper, we didn't have a Ryan Upchurch when I was growing up. We didn't have somebody to look up to. We had one song. We would rock that Colt Ford Dirt Road Anthem. I remember when Jason Aldean tried it. Jason Aldean redid the song, and it was like, oh. But even that kind of helped the country rap genre, believe it or not. But mainly all we had was rappers like Haystack, because you had the Kid Rock Cowboy song. That's country rap. Kid Rock Cowboy song is country rap. Absolutely. Even though I got kicked out of Kid Rock's bar, which I don't hold against him, but Cowboy is a country rap song. Well, I'm packing up my game and I'ma head out west. Well, real women call me quick and script was fake breasts. Real women call me quick with scripts and fake breasts. Finding something. Chill like Flint. Find an old drop top, find a spot to pimp, and then my kid rocking up and down you. I wish he'd have said, never mind, I don't want to get banned. I wish he'd have said Confederate flag, but that's just me. But anyway, Cowboy is a country rap song. Rehab, absolutely. Rehab, I thought more people had heard of them. Oh man, I can't tell you how many parties I've been to and that song come on. Bartender, I really did it this time, man, bruh. We had some time. Look, that's absolutely. And who would have thought back then what we were creating? Who would have thought what we were creating back then? And Upchurch come along and put a stamp on it. It kind of brought it all together. I think, you know, that's just the way I see about it. Right, Johnny. We just do. It's just facts. You know what I'm saying? History, I believe history is told accurately for a short period of time. And then the further we get away from the actual event, that's when the lies start to come in, and then history changes. And that's the indoctrination and the brainwashing and the propaganda. But for us who are still alive and know, in my generation, we seen rap become what it has become. When I was born, rap didn't exist. As I was growing up, I seen, well, rap did kind of exist, but it was nothing, absolutely nothing like it is now. Raps, and I remember very well when Tupac got killed. I remember very well when Notorious B.I.G. got killed. When they got killed, a lot of people that hated rap, after they got killed, they just tolerated it out of respect. You know what I'm saying? He was what we wanted to get behind and listen to. Skin for life, us country boys know. For real. Rap isn't rap anymore. I couldn't agree with that more heartily. You know, that's why I listen to country rap. Check this out. When I was growing up, blue-collar workers would come home and drink a beer and listen to country music. Garth Brooks, George Strait, Alan Jackson, old George Jones, Merle Haggard, Conway Twitty. That's what we would listen to. Now, when blue-collar workers, when they get off work, they listen to country rap. Because country rap has become more real and represents the people more than mainstream country music. Mainstream country music has become so commercialized. They have Beyonce doing... Yeah. They have Beyonce doing country music. And it's just crazy to me that I'm fixing to do it. Everybody who was rapping at one time or even doing R&B or something, they always come back to country. All of them, rock and roll, all of them. Look at Sting, Aaron, what's the guy's name? Aaron Lewis. Man, that shit looking bad. I'm finna get off here. White boys like rap, but found out in life how it's controlled and how white boys was laughed at for jamming it. So we wanted our boy in church. That's a fact. That's a fact, Johnny. I don't know what it's like now being white, living in a hip-hop culture. But when I was growing up, white in a hip-hop culture was unheard of. You know, there were no white rappers really. You know what I'm saying? Compared to how many black, you know, you had, I think it was 1 to every 9. You had 1 white rapper to every 9 black rappers. And that was the early 2000s. In the 90s, they had Vanilla Ice, Beastie Boys, and probably some underground people. But even right now, even to this day, when I go do a club, I got a gig in Tennessee I turned down. Clarksville, Tennessee. Supposed to be there Saturday. And this promoter that hit me up about doing the show, this type of promoter, he throws shows like 3 6 Mafia, Lil Boosie. So the fan group, the type of people that follow this promoter is the club scene. I got other promoters that, you know, country rap, they'll headline a country rapper. That's more of the mud park scene. To this day, right now, you can still go as a white rapper, you can go do a show at the club scene and they won't stand up for you. They won't clap for you. You got to be really good. You got to earn their hand clap, for real. You got to earn it. When you go into an all-black club, you got to earn it. I've seen white rappers, I've seen black rappers at mud parks performing, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, bro, if they tried that in Jackson, Mississippi, or they tried that in a club, they would probably be booed off stage. So it's kind of frowned upon. Does Bubba still do it? Bubba Sparks? A lot of people forget about Bubba Sparks. I would say Bubba Sparks does have, he kind of helped. I would say Bubba Sparks and I would say Lil White actually had a hand in building country rap. Lil White's career and Bubba Sparks' career and any other celebrity rapper that has went to country rap, their careers still wouldn't have prolonged and existed if it was not for Creek Squad. If it was not for Ryan Upchurch solidifying the country rap genre. I mean, it's crazy we got to say this because it should just be common sense. Bubba only has maybe 2 good songs. One of his songs is On a Bitch. If you haven't heard Bubba Sparks, it's Bubba Sparks, Jam Wayne, Dusty Lee, and the dude, my tractor rapper, Georgia Boy. Those 4, they doing a song On a Bitch. I think they should have left Georgia Boy off that, bro. But that's just my personal opinion. You know, the 30th. When is the 30th? Sunday, Monday, I don't know, but the 30th, Sunday or Monday, my song's going to drop, Well Hell. So be on the lookout for Well Hell. Did Dub mix that one? Yeah, Dub 3030 mixed this one. Yes, if you don't mind, please hit the like button. Misty, I tried to, okay, bam. All right, I just made Misty the moderator. But, what's up, Mark Owens? Everybody say hey to Misty. Let me see. Urban rap has sucked for the last 10 years at least. Yes. Yes, it has. When this loud ass truck passes away, I'll say it. Y'all ain't even supposed to be on this road. Yes, rap, hip hop rap has sucked for the last 10 years. I don't understand how we can have such great lyricists come out in the 90s and the early 2000s like Eminem, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Notorious B.I.G., Twister, Tech Nine, Ryan Upchurch, Haystack, just a bunch of great lyricists, you know what I'm saying, come out. And then we reach this new age, 2016, 17, 18. I'm thinking, wow, it's only going to get better. Like, these guys are fixing to do some amazing stuff. No. No, it's the opposite. It's like every one of them says club, dub, op, guap. There's no lyrical ability in them. There's no lyrical ability. And actually, a lot of those people are listening to the music because of the lifestyle. Drill music is not popular because it's talent. Drill music is popular because it's real. Those people really are living like that. And none of them wind up enjoying what they create and built because they all get knocked off. You know what I'm saying? I like music and people like music that's built on talent, that's got real raw talent. You know what I'm saying? It's all divide. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I can't believe that hip hop got worse. I thought it would get better. You still every now and then you'll have some good lyricists come through. Hey, what do y'all think about this new guy, 501 Breezy? He's from Arkansas. It looks like the internet's gonna let him make it. They're not gonna ban him and shadow ban him. He might be bigger than Big Poe. I don't got nothing against Big Poe, but I don't really like him either, to be honest. How he done my boy DJ Catfish. Wouldn't let him put his logo on the flyer. Y'all know that? My DJ Catfish, has his own logo, has his own merch, and should be able to promote it wherever he feels like he should. But when he was DJing for Big Poe, when they was doing them shows earlier this year, Arkansas, Tennessee, the Poe Fest. When he was doing DJ for him, he wouldn't let my DJ put his logo on any of the flyers, wouldn't let him wear a DJ Catfish shirt, but he wouldn't bring him on full time as his DJ. So in one breath, Poe was telling DJ Catfish, I don't want to say too much, but he's telling him, you're not good enough to be my full-time DJ, but don't put your logo on the flyer and you can't sell none of your merch. At a BloodHound show, and I've had shows in Arkansas just as big as a Big Poe show right there at Hillarosa, me and Billy Butler, Billy the Kid. I've had just the biggest shows, and when I did, I made $100 off DJ Catfish selling his own merch. So actually, Big Poe's missing out on something right there, because you can say, hey, bro, I don't care if you sell your merch. Just give me 5% of it. And that's like how the business works. Big Poe is not my favorite person. Right, Poe has fallen out with a lot of people. Well, I don't want to say that I, hate him or I have a falling out with him, or, if I see him, I'll shake his hand and respect him. We need more of that right now. When I realized, when I went to prison and I seen true killers, people that would slit your throat and lay back down and roll over and go back to sleep. When I seen those men interact with each other and show respect and realized it wasn't weakness, that finished me off as being a man. That's what made me seek my peace. And then country rap right now, with the drama that's going on, they need some of these country rap icons that people look up to. They need them to start showing them that it's okay to be peaceful. It's part of being a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, men are not supposed to get upset by every little thing. So I'm not going to say that I hate Big Poe or anything like that. If I see him, I'll shake his hand. But yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him. This message is held for review. What? See what they do? I like freedom of speech. They influence masses to control and destroy America. Imagine if the world can overtake us. Fuck them up. That's right, but it's also okay to stand by your convictions. Yeah, that's true too. Absolutely. We're losing that. I feel like people are more worried about hurting somebody's feelings now than they are worried about really standing on their hill and dying on their hill. Like, I'm going to plant my flag right here, and if it hurts your feelings, that's why I can't keep a social media page. That's probably why they finna ban this live. I appreciate y'all coming on. I just wanted to reach out to y'all. Made Misty my moderator. Show, yes, I don't ban none of my messages. I get off YouTube for saying freedom. Oh yeah, man. Where Misty's at and overseas, and I'm gonna be careful about what I say, it's ridiculous. And it could come here. It could happen here. You know, that's why Creek Squad matters. Because they are the voice of freedom. And no, you're not going to agree with everything, and you're not going to agree with everybody, and you're not going to have 100% agreement within Creek Squad, because that's what makes us humans. But at the same time, if you live in a true free society, you will have people disagree with you. It's their freedom to disagree with you. So if you can't tolerate dissent, then you're not meant to live in a truly a free society. You know what I'm saying? Has anyone in Creekwood ever interviewed you? Creekwood? No, but I don't know what Creek... Do you mean Creek Squad? Because I've never heard of Creekwood. And yes, if you're saying Creek Squad, has anyone in Creek Squad ever interviewed you? If that's the question, yes. Creeker Mariah was one of the very first people to interview me. While I was being interviewed by Creeker Mariah, she's on Instagram and on YouTube, Creeker Mariah. I'm surprised she's not in the chat. But when I was being interviewed by Creeker Mariah, Colt Montgomery FaceTimed me. And I answered it. Normally I would hit silent because I'm in an interview, but I answered it. And I held the phone up and I said, this is going to be the next big country rapper. And I showed her and I said, his name is Colt Montgomery. And he was like, hey, how nice to meet you. And I said, you need to interview him when you get a chance. So she said, I'll interview him tomorrow. So that next day, Colt Montgomery went on Creeker Mariah's channel and got interviewed. And man, that's another one, Colt Montgomery. Never mind. Bad about church and they on your head, Jack. They don't allow freedom of speech. Well, I think sometimes when a Creeker expresses their concern over Upchurch, sometimes that gets perceived as hate over Upchurch. That's just humans. That's just who we are. You got to understand, though, and I didn't want to become this person. Rappers are very narcissistic. It's all about them. They are the brand. They're the brand. So they have to promote themselves. So everything comes second in their life except them. I don't care what persona they put on stage. Everything. So that is the business model. So anything that any rapper does, you have to take it with a grain of salt because every one of them is narcissistic. Our constitutional foundation is a weapon against the world, and the world is trying to destroy America to build their one world. Our constitution and the shield they hate. That's right. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. That's right, Johnny. There's two movements of power right now. This is so, what I'm finna say is so powerful. So if you're not listening, listen. Hey, listen, pay attention. There's two movements of power. There's nationalism and globalism. The Democrats are for globalism. They won't open borders. All these Western countries, Britain, France, Germany, America, Canada, we are all being overrun with immigrants. I don't know if you know that or not. They're trying to implement globalism. Just like in the 60s, in the Vietnam, in the hippie movement, that music that they had, Jimi Hendrix, the Beatles, CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival, that music, Fortunate Son, Elton John, that music is what defined the time and the culture. What we're going through right now, nationalism fighting globalism. If you support Trump, all you are is a nationalist. You're an America first. You're the definition of today's nationalist because what our nation stands for today. Not what it stood for in the past, in the 60s or before. What today versus globalism. Creek Squad, Ryan Up Church, all country rap, the whole thing. We will look back one day and say, that's the music that defined that time when we were fighting globalism. Because that music represents the people. It's not some commercialized, mainstream, Coke has $12 billion. If Coca-Cola had $12 billion in the country rap industry right now, okay, they go out and find two country rappers in the deep hills of Kentucky and Tennessee, and they buy them a campaign, a $500,000 music campaign, studio time, they will become famous. It's not hard to do. But then Coca-Cola will have a say-so over the country rap genre, and it's not the same anymore. It's not the same. They'll be promoting this transgender, LGBT, every agenda you can think of. They'll be promoting it. Global warming, everything. Every other country is under one leader already, but us with this constitutional weapon. The Constitution is definitely a weapon and a shield. I gotta go. Coke is woke. That's true. If y'all ain't following Misty, y'all follow Misty. All right. Ice Skin. Hey, BloodHound Nation and Creek Squad. I lost two important people in my life. My dad and my grandfather. I replaced them with BloodHound Nation and Creek Squad.